Vlad won. Vlad is doing interviews on his own platform about the situation. I think one of the joints did 800 to 1 million views. Y'all go check it for me. But it went crazy. I think it was, I don't know if it was 1090 Jake. He had academics ask him about him, Whack 100. Then he just interviewed 6ix9ine about the situation. That shit did 300,000 in a day. I know what them numbers, I know how them numbers feel. And then he's bringing Charleston White back.
Well, I always knew it would, though. Well, we got to talk about the elephant in the room before we talk about anything else.
Yeah.
And that's the whole Boosie thing. Now, first of all, I'm going to say that me and Boosie are still cool with each other, and this is not going to be
Shawn Cotton. Actually, you're wrong, bro. I'm not going to take no losses not fucking with Vlad, bro. You're wrong, bro. You're wrong, bro. That 25,000 5-6 times a year, bro, I make that in a weekend, bro.
We got Boosie responding to Charleston White, Say Cheese, and Vlad. And he posted the DMs of him saying that he denied an interview from Say Cheese TV. Now, Boosie captioned this. The ninja just dissed me in the video, shaking my head. Ninja in his feelings by the interview, shaking my head. There's plenty other people to interview in this industry besides Boosie. Ninja's hot. And as you can see, it says, good afternoon. I'm reaching out on behalf of Say Cheese. We were interested in booking Boosie for an interview. Hello, just following back up. They responded, look, they hit him on April 28th. Boom, last month. Then they just hit him on the 5th, which was like last week. Boosie said he good on interviews, so you hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn them noti bells on all, and let's see what Boosie had to say about Shawn Cotton and Vlad.
I made that 6 weekends in a row, bro. I don't need a podcast to be successful, bro. Like, I expect you to take his side because, nigga, you're a podcaster. But I think the real reason is you reached out to me last week trying to get an interview. And I told you no, bro. Like, you got to take that on the chin, bro. Like, don't go on the thing billing shit about me and how you feel about me. I mean, nigga, if you wanted an interview, you could pay for an interview, nigga. Like, bro, like, I don't need a podcast to be successful, bro. That's what you need to know, bro. Like, you talking this shit about this and that, like, bro. I just made one weekend with motherfucker making 5 years, bro. Like, I'm like that, bro. Like, this shit can't be stopped, bro. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, bro. But for you to keep doing shit like this, bro, like, I guess because you a podcaster, nigga. I mean, but you reached out to me for an interview, bro. No, bro. Like, the way I'm doing my interviews right now, man, my 300 years from now, I'm gonna be getting paid off them, bro. Every time somebody posts, it's monetized, bro. It's monetized, bro. My grandchildren gonna make money off it, bro. It's monetized, bro. But you're wrong, bro. I mean, y'all stretching this shit. Y'all keep stretching this shit. Y'all keep stretching this shit. It seems like y'all mad. That's what it seems like to me. It seems like y'all mad. I'm not mad. I mean, that's pennies, bro. Shit. That shit is nothing to me, bro. I'm a hustler, bro. Like, I get this shit 9 different ways. I'm a hustler, bro. Like, you can't knock the hustle, bro. Like, but I think you mad because I ain't want to do your interview, bro. Like, no.
And it seems to me like Boosie responded to Shawn Cotton as soon as Vlad dropped this.
Now, first of all, I'm going to say that me and Boosie are still cool with each other, and this is not going to be a Boosie bash session.
Nah, I didn't come here to talk about Boosie.
Right.
You know, like I would tell people, in your defense, we was already nibbling at this long before this situation incident happened. So
right.
Yeah. So
right, because as some of you know, you and I had already been doing interviews.
we had like 3, I think.
Did like 2 or 3 interviews.
And they did numbers. They did great.
They did numbers, right? Then you and Boosie got into it.
Yeah.
And I think you talked about Boosie's son.
Yeah.
Boosie approached me and said, Vlad, as a favor, please don't do any more Charleston interviews. And here's the thing, when you do business with people, you give them grace,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
People ask you, you know, you have a successful business relationship, everyone making money, they ask you for a favor, you give them that favor.
And you guys got history.
We got a longer history than me and you.
I'm the new guy coming
You're the
along.
new guy.
I'm new at the school.
You're the new
Yeah.
guy. So I gave him the grace. I said, cool, I got you. Now, people talk about loyalty and everything else like that. I probably gave up at least $100,000
Easily.
to not do interviews with
And
you.
and at that time I was only taking $2,000 for a payment.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so Boosie wasn't the only one. T.I. did that. So a lot of people made calls to, because it was T.I. and Boosie kids at the same time. So T.I. called Big Facts Podcast. They Stop Association, 85 South Show. DJ Akademiks was the only one who was like, nah, I'm still rocking with him. But I took it personal. Over time, I understand. I'm the new guy. Nobody knows me.
Yeah.
And I'm coming from an angle that don't look like entertainment.
Now, as y'all see from the No Jumper interview, Charleston White is way more calmer in this setting that Vlad got set up for him. But then Vlad started explaining why he denied Charleston White.
Except what Boosie asked me to do.
Yeah.
And I went hard with it. Me and you started going back and forth.
Yeah.
I think you said something, I think you said, I hope your newborn baby dies or something like
I
that.
didn't know you had kids or not. I didn't know if you have kids.
I have kids, but I didn't have a newborn baby at the time.
And I thought you had a white Jewish wife. I didn't know you even like black girls. So I was fucking with your white woman. Yeah.
I've always rocked with black women, man.
Yeah. So I'm bashing your white Jewish wife and your white kids, you know, wishing all kind of internet weird things, you know, things that I know is gonna stir up the pot intentionally.
Yeah.
Charleston White even kept it 100 with Vlad and told him that he intentionally did all those things just stir up the pot.
Intentionally.
Yeah. And look, from my point of view, I understand what you're doing. It's just words.
Yeah.
It's just words. Do I think you're going to actually try to hurt anybody, me or anyone around me? No, not at all. Zero.
Yeah.
I have zero fear of you actually taking the next step. So I understand it's just words. Do I agree with those types of words? No, I don't do it. I don't talk about people's kids. I don't talk about celebrating death and all that.
My wife don't. I got friends that don't. But I'm saying when I step into this space, no matter how you feel, this is now a stage for me to perform on.
Yep.
No matter how you're looking at it, I have knowledge, I have information, and I have awareness due to a video. I keep referencing Social Dilemma.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know people gonna look at this and say, oh, Vlad's not being loyal to Boosie. He's dealing with Boosie's ops as soon as, you know, things kind of don't work out with him.
It's been 4 years.
And that's exactly how people is looking at this whole situation. But y'all got to let me know y'all thoughts on this down below in the comments. Do y'all feel like Vlad is dealing with Boosie ops now that he ain't cool with him? And then all this money talk that this whole video is about money talk. And they start talking about how much money that they lost since Vlad started, you know, denying Charleston White when he took Boosie's side in the beef.
4 years. It's been 4 years.
It's been 4 years.
You're talking about almost $500,000 you walked away from.
Probably. And I've been rocking with that and I've been losing money. And it got to the point where Boosie wanted to take all the money that was made for the interview. I was already paying him a majority. He was getting about 70% at $25,000. He wanted $35,000. So where's the loyalty in that?
And let me just say this. And I don't know nobody outside of me and Boosie that consistently makes anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 in interviews. Nobody.
There's some other people.
Maybe, but
Tekashi.
well, that's before he failed. But before he failed, you would have to pay more.
Yeah.
You would have to pay before he came down here with us.
No, but he's still getting big numbers, what I'm saying.
I'm still getting big numbers now. But he had to go to prison. Had you went to prison to shot, he wouldn't be doing interviews like this, but he'd be performing worldwide.
Oh, yeah, no, he'd be a mega star at
He'd
this
mega
point.
star had he not went to prison. So we wouldn't be getting a lot of VladTv interviews and him going back and forth with these rappers, right?
Yeah.
But because he fell from grace, he had to come back and revive his career. He came back and revived his career swimming upstream, right? So he went to prison again. This time when he came back, he's on an upward trajectory.
Yep.
His numbers is going crazy.
Yeah, new interviews going crazy.
It's going crazy. So when he asked for these numbers, the most I've ever been paid is $40,000 for a 2-day interview here in LA.
Yeah, and I said publicly, I kept this to myself, but me and him actually talked about it in our last interview. Our first interview was $50,000.
It seemed like Vlad knows exactly why Boosie is mad, because they had the conversation off the internet before. They probably been having exchange of words about this whole 6ix9ine situation. That's the elephant in the room, man. The elephant in the room is Vlad paid 6ix9ine $50,000 for an interview, and that's why Boosie started doing his own, because he felt like he wanted more, because he's more authentic than 6ix9ine. But 6ix9ine, he got Facts TV.
After the Boosie situation, because Boosie
was probably
heard about what you were making. Now, I never actually said what you're making, right?
Yeah.
I
Can you
want to say
tell
it?
the world?
You want to do it?
No, wait. Can you? I don't give a fuck. But can you tell the world? All right, just say.
You want to say it?
Yeah.
50,000. But it
was worth
made
it. It was
over
worth it.
100.
It was worth it. He
It
damn
was
did
worth it. It was the
did-
biggest interview of 2025. Am I right?
You're right.
Was that Tekashi interview
Yeah,
the
it was.
biggest interview across
was.
all genres?
Yeah, it was.
2025. Did like 20 million views.
So everything he touched during that era, I did a 20 versus 2 with him, went crazy.
Right.
So everything he did astronomical numbers. So you can't deny what he brought to the table and what he's bringing now. Boosie kind of started to go on a decline.
A little bit.
In
Numbers wise.
Interview-wise,
in interviews, yeah.
Because for a long time, it was just you and him playing ping pong. You became oversaturated.
A little bit.
At one point in time, my numbers started to not decline, but they just became stagnant because I became oversaturated on this one particular channel.
Talking about Say Cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Shawn
That's
Cotton.
my guy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and hold on, I just want to say this, just to be totally fair. The reason I heard about you was because of Shawn Cotton. He's the one that gave the springboard to people like me.
yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
So you got to give him his flowers.
I had no idea who Shawn Cotton was when he was trying to book me. I knew who Vlad was. So
Okay.
I ignored him for a long time.
Okay.
VladTv was the guy.
All right.
When he showed up, then I found out who he was. It's two people that's very, very crucial in my development. That's you and Shawn. Shawn Cotton told me the first time he done ever do me that I would be a millionaire. I didn't believe him. Far-fetched when he said that. You told me at the height of my YouTube career when I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'd only been on YouTube for 6 months. I was grossing $20,000 a month. Right before I lost it, I just got my biggest check. You said, hey, man, you need to do this, you need to do this. They're gonna take it. You can't attack this group, this people. And you gave me a list of
I told you
motherfuckers.
you're going to get shut down if you keep going.
And that right there is why Boosie responded to Vlad, Charleston White, and Say Cheese. And he also exposed Say Cheese with the messages, man. So what I need y'all to do is get in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, man. Is Boosie ruffled by this Charleston White interview and Shawn Cotton adding commentary on the situation with Vlad and Boosie? Because to me, it kind of seemed like Boosie in his feelings. And the internet, they got to decide. So get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, man. Click one of these videos on the screen, man. Y'all can catch me over there. I'm out.